Hello everyone. Today is Tuesday, which means it is Toolbox Cafe Day. And what does that mean? I'm going to share something that is in my toolbox. But before we go, let me take a moment to introduce myself. I am Daphne LeBlanc of Cafe and Laptop. I also host the Social Business Cafe, which is a group of solopreneurs and small business owners who are more into the DIY of entrepreneurship. Today, I'm going to show you guys about something called Later. It happens to be something that's in the back pocket, in my back pocket when it comes to Instagram. And I actually have more than one favorite tool for Instagram, but today I'm only going to show you Later. And what you could do is you can find Later at later.com. For some of you, you may have heard of it before, and it was called Latergram, and they have rebranded to be called Later. So if you want, you can go to later.com and you can create your own account. There are free accounts as well as paid accounts. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to show you just the pricing model just so you guys have that just in case. And right here you can see that you can have 0, and what it allows you to do is post on Instagram, 30 Instagram posts a month and 50 Twitter posts a month for free. And then it goes up as it does. Now I'm going to go into the back end, so I'm going to X out of this and I'm going to show you what Later looks like. So it looks something like this. What I'm going to do quickly, because this is just a Cafe Toolbox video, I'm going to show you how you can schedule your post for the month and make things super duper easy by bulk uploading. Of course, the first thing that you're going to want to do is create a schedule for your Instagram post. So right now, I'm going to just click on here. And when I click, you'll see this little light gray button that comes up and it tells you that it's going to post at 3:25. If I want, once I see this toggle menu right here, I can bring this up and down if I wanted to. I'm also going to click on here. And when I click on it, I actually double click on it so that this little box shows up. I'm only going to use this as an example. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 posts that I have incorporated a schedule for. But how do I add the photos? What you can do, which is really cool with Later, is you have unused images, you have your old used images in the past, and you can also create labels. We'll talk about labels another day. The other thing that you can do is you can upload your media via Dropbox and Google Drive. But for today's purpose, I'm just going to use what I have here. So now that I have my schedule in here for around 3 o'clock and around 7 p.m., I'm going to go to my used images, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on them. So if you scroll over it, you hover over these images, you'll see these little check boxes that pop up. So I have 8 images here, so I'm going to click on 8 images just for fun. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hover over these images until you see the little hand mark. I'm going to click on there and I'm going to drag them over and drop them here where it says drop here to auto schedule. So I'm going to click on there. And now what it has done for me, it has actually dropped all of these images into these scheduled options that I had already created. It gets better. Now what I would do is I would click on the image, and when I click on the image, it'll have some copy here. The reason this one has copy is because it's used in the past. So if I hadn't used it, it wouldn't have a saved caption. But what I can do, let's pretend this was blank. So I'm going to take all of this out, and I'm going to click on Saved Captions. So what I see here is it allows me to insert this caption. Over here is where I've saved all of the hashtags that I might normally use. So I'm going to click on here to insert that. I'm going to go and I'm going to type something really cool. Oops, I might want to type it correctly. This is a Okay, and I could write whatever copy that I want here, and I'll check to see. Remember, I had already scheduled it for 3:15 p.m., and I'm just gonna click on done and save. Okay, now that I have all of this here, I'm still in my preview option. So all of these, I wanna just leave these here. But what I wanna do is I wanna click on preview. And why do I wanna click on preview? Because when I click on preview, I see what it looks like on my actual Instagram feed. So you know how sometimes people have these really nice Instagram feeds and it looks like they pre-plan their content? Well, guess what? Most of the time they have. So what you're going to be able to do here is, you notice when I hover over it, it will only highlight the 8 images that I have just scheduled. And what I can do is I could move these around. So I want to move this one over here, this one over here, until I find how it looks pretty. And when I like the way that it looks, I could now go back into my weekly post and I will see exactly what it looks like. And that's it. So now I've actually scheduled a whole bunch of posts, and I think this video might be 10 minutes. And that's pretty long because I was walking you through it. But imagine if you were doing this on your own. So you could, in essence, schedule a whole month of Instagram posts in about 10 minutes. I hope you enjoy this feature. And remember, this is on the later end of the free trial. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.